Twitch becoming a staple operator in the meta as we've seen buffs to what those drones can do, but also how hard that 417 hits. Not really a bad time to have it. Forrest goes in the window, first to die. Silent picking up kill number 1, swings over kill number 2, almost dancing around the nade. But there's a bit of martyrdom from Fultz. Down goes one player from LG. Hot and Cold taking down Snake. As both teams trade, SSG now in a disadvantage with Ashen and Hot and Cold as the last two remaining to get into the building. And of course, it's going to come through the windows. There goes Ashen repelling in. Similarly, he's going to take the same angle that Forrest was taking, win his gunfight onto Twist. A beautiful shot. 2v2 with Asian and Eddie. Lower on HP. Not all hope is lost. Hot and Cold now doing the single coverage as Ashen attempts to plant, but Hotton doesn't seem to have much information. He's looking the wrong way, allowing Eddie to pounce on Ashen. Give LG that advantage. They're both in back bar at the moment. Hot and Cold needs to find them. One hugging close, and it's Asian to get it done. LG stopping SSG as they get in the building. Luminosity will take round number 1. Staple on this map for an awful lot of teams. You see the right-hand side, Jaeger bringing that bulletproof camera as well. We'll just add to it. And Luminosity can capitalize off of this, but it's not working out very quickly on as Ashen and Forrest get kills 1 and...
Classic disciplined round from SSG, and it's just going to make it so much harder for LG to make a comeback in this.
Yeah, good poise from this SSG squad. Down goes Silent in a flawless round for Spacestation, very much on the board. Really hinges on what Eddie can accomplish, playing by this freezer door. He hears them drop, looks down. Fultz gets killed by J90. That's an unfortunate team kill. Eddie actually picks up 2 for his troubles, but it's just nowhere near enough. 3 players from SSG end up in the ground, but the 2 still upright carry the round onward. Doing quite well so far.
Yeah, so far so good. Lion scan goes out, so as does the nade, and Snake holding above, but Twisky's the only kill to Hot and Cold instead, actually, across the map. It's a bomb site rush.
Oh, and it's immediately stopped in its tracks. 2 players from SSG go down, very similar to what we saw in the previous round, but just mirrored. Spacestation losing 2. Luminosity still has everybody upright. Twist the only player taking some damage, but there goes Eddie as Ashen has found an exploit. Marching into bathroom, being led the way by Forrest, who now sees the Thorn as well, and Forrest will get active in this. Oh, Thorn looking the wrong way, taking down Ashen, and my, things go very poorly for SSG. They feed kills to Fultz on this repel. 3v1 for Luminosity with a little over a minute to go. And there goes a Nitro Cell to seal the deal. LG answer back on round number 3 and regain the lead into this system. If they can do well with him early on, then naturally, that seems like it will bode well for them moving forward. All the same, first engagement of this round is going to come from Azen getting hunted down by Fultz, but Ashen capitalizing on the kill. Hot and Cold scaring the lights out of Twist on White Stairs. Fultz pays for that distraction early on as Ashen picks up his second kill. SSG, the upper hand and doubling up in numbers over Luminosity.
It's a beautiful round. Classic SSG roam clear as well there. And look at that, the gunfight from Eddie hits the shot to Ashen. C4 could another plant. Yes, it does. Back to a 2v2. It's anyone's round.
SSG looked like they had it in the bag. Nobody from LG seemingly moving a muscle. Eddie, 1 single bullet will be his undoing. Silent has a little bit more wiggle room. He's been the best player so far for this team. A lot of these kills coming in the dying moments of the round. Second plant attempt, this time by J90. On repel, Hot and Cold shot down by Silent. Now it's J90 in the post plant with the diffuser ringing through. Eddie getting into position by bathroom. J90 could cover both of these spots at the same time, but he looks the wrong way, and Silent picks up a 3rd kill. Easy disable for Luminosity as they win back-to-back rounds. The first time it's happened so far in the map.
He could backstab Silent, but he doesn't know the whereabouts of all the members of LG.
Ashen creeping up, getting a freebie on the Silent. And another as well onto Twist. The information not relayed fast enough for Luminosity to get out of harm's way. There's 2 more silhouettes within reach of Ashen to breach both 8 and 9 kills. Just the 5th round. Grenade goes out to try to soften up somebody playing over by Whiskey as the diffuser goes down in the hands of Hot and Cold. J90 stopped, but the objective play is good. And now suddenly, what was a minute and a half has turned into only 40 seconds. Ashen still in this spot, making everybody pay for crossing him. He hears the vault on in, a 4th kill. Only one eludes him. Asian just out of reach for now, but he gets the pings! Welcome to Pro League! Ashen with an ace.
What a way to start things
Turn
off.
off a lot of this, and there's one of those laser gates. Hot and Cold expending a flash as an impact comes up. Fultz gets the first kill for Space Station. Down goes Snake. That was the roaming Legion who'd originally been playing upstairs before dropping towards the middle. Speaking of dropping, Hot and Cold lights the top floor, but now gets fed as he walks through reading. Forrest a kill for SSG, keeps these numbers even. Twist is poised for one out on patio as there goes an EE1D. Or rather, a logic bomb goes off. Different operator. On Cold in the ground. Fultz J90 also dead. LG have managed to dig this out, but look at his.
I thought he picked it up, but he didn't, and that's gonna make, you know, this is tough.
It's a really hopeless situation for Forrest.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Exit kill onto Azen, but that's all it wrote. It was an impressive 5th round by Space Station, where the ace transpired, but
He's in the first injury drone. They can't see a whole lot.
Launching drone.
have you noticed the secondary gadgets that Luminosity are bringing right now?
Oh boy, oh no, so many flashbangs.
You might not be able to bring a Ying, but you can still bring 15 of those flashes at your disposal. Doesn't really matter. SSG gets the first 2 picks. Luminosity tried their best. They used the Ram to rush on in, but they get rebuffed quite steadily. Hot and Cold getting as much kills or as many kills as is humanly possible so far. LG have that top 4 control as they want, but they're still going to run into some Space Station members. Snake and Azen, the last 2 alive. Again, we tout them as the 2 most experienced. What can they accomplish? Is SSG encroaching on a flawless round? Only more information. And now, Forrest by the panel, inside a train. At any point, he can swing on out. Is his fate in Snake? Is it on the shotgun? Is it on the Vector? It ends up being on the secondary shotgun of Hot and Cold, again playing at this angle. SSG win their very first defense. It did so quite quickly on one of the castle barricades. Eye cocktail, not just to flush out the defenders, but also to try and do some soft destruction. In terms of destruction, it's coming at the hands of the T5 from Ashen. 12 kills so far, still posted up in this position. LG not seeming to have the wherewithal on these attacks as they walk into the building and die over and over again. SSG haven't lost a single point of HP. They find themselves in a 5v2 that becomes a 5v1.
Relaying the information to his team. I think LG, they gotta go back to basics. No more funny fuse, no more funny twitch. Just like pick up and out. I was very excited for it. Doesn't happen though. But look at this, Silent. He just dropped the hatch. What?
Racking up kills as he waits for them all to trickle on in. Ashen in a 1v5. Could another ace happen? Well, we'll have to if SSG wants to prevail in this round. No! Flawlessly done for Luminosity. It seems
so. With a little bit of luck and good angle coverage from Luminosity, they could absolutely plant.
There you go. You talked about it itself. Snake with coverage. Fultz and Ashen are no more. Twist getting the diffuser down. Coverage for LG has been perfect to this point. J90 popping up. Amidst the sea of LG kills stands J90. Storm raging around him. Space Station were in such good shape, but now it's Luminosity to pick up the pieces at the tail end of the round.
That's also possible. It's a great pace,
Tons of that floor destroyed, though, and inversely, the ceiling as Ashen gets Azen. They thought that the back of Prep Bakery was open, or rather service was open, and it was not. Twist has the talent shield out and now gets into position to try and plant. Oh, barely surviving, but it's going to put SSG in a position where they need to shut him down, and look who's there. The grenade does go off. So no diffuser planted, and SSG has a numbers advantage. Diffuser needs to be retrieved by LG. Silent has been really picking it up this second half and will continue to do so. Now he's got 12 kills, just shy of Ashen's 13. Hot and Cold peeking around one of the openings created. Does some damage, gets the down, but doesn't get the secure. So it's Snake versus Hot in a 1v1 unless Silent can be retrieved.
15 seconds
Smoke
remaining.
lingering, Hot and Cold far enough back. Snake doesn't know where he is. Hot has all the time in the world. And a relatively easy kill keeps SSG in this match.
I mean, it's such an awkward round because both teams are so, like going in so blind, just trying to peek. Look at this. Snake just walks into the bomb site. Of course, it's not going to be clear.
Fultz just by those brown stairs, still looking for more kills. Hasn't been droned out. It doesn't look like there's much drone work happening at all for Luminosity. Snake was tasked with it. That's really ugly, Azen. Hot and Cold Getting away with murder around the bomb chassis. Down goes Silent, and SSG need a single kill to guarantee us overtime. They have to find Eddie out on balcony as he hops into the bomb site with the diffuser in hand. There's 3 separate players from SSG, all within arm's reach, hot and cold. The one credited with that kill. Sending us to 2 more rounds between these
Last time
teams.
they had 55 seconds left when they got control of a cocktail above the bomb site, and that was enough. But this time, I think SG are gonna stick around. There is that Jaeger on the new balcony. We see the outline right here. That's Ashen. The top spot flashed out and shut down as well. And that surely means the top floor is lost for SSG.
Cover me. Reloading.
Grenade goes out. All it does is maybe dislodge. Black Mirror staring in the face of Snake and other foes, but SSG decides to take the engagement. J90, that was not necessarily your smartest play. SSG yet to get on the board, but they still have time. Hot and Cold, the last man standing. An exit kill denies the flawless. 2 from Hot and Cold as Eddie and Twist offer themselves up on a silver platter, but it's ultimately ended by Azen. An impressive performance by SSG as they close the gap has only resulted in LG going back on match point. Might be trying to bait somebody from Space Station into a position where he could pick up a second kill for his trouble. There's a Valkyrie camera not too far off, but that's a rookie mistake by Snake as he turns his back to Ashen on Repel, and in comes Ashen on the cocktail. Of a long line of sight. One's down, he's getting some pings for it too. Twist on the board, nice shot by Silent. Ashen is no more, and suddenly Luminosity has turned this around. They finish him off and seal the deal. SSG had so many rounds where they looked like they were gonna take it, but LG dug deep, and you just couldn't kill them in the dying moments. 8-6 the scoreline. LG pick up 2 big points.